Tuesday the 19th of June. I've left La Paz. I'm halfway to Cochabamba at a place called Caracoil. Yeah, just come across this, I think it's quarry or something, but this the countryside is like almost flat, a few rolling hills, a bit like Wiltshire really. Yeah, I've got about 180 kilometres to go to Cochabamba, and it's 4:30, so this is as good a place as any to stay the night. Get the tent up when it's dark, just read the Kindle or something like that, and wait for the sun to come up and then carry on. I would carry on in the night, but it's just too cold, you know. It gets to freezing, -2, something like that. It's bad enough in the daytime. Hands get cold with the wind chill. Yeah, glad of the sun on me. Okay, well, I'm going to get the tent up, get settled in, and then carry on tomorrow. Okay, tent's up now. Expecting a cold night. It's 3,800 metres elevation, so it's going to be as cold as Lake Titicaca. That was it's cold enough. Sun's still up for a while, probably about another hour. So just chill out, do a bit of reading. If there's any charge on the laptop, maybe watch a movie. One thing I meant to mention was, because I'm expecting it's going to be cold overnight, I want the door facing east for when the sun comes up. Forecast is clear skies for the next week, so as soon as the sun comes up, that'll be my central heating for the morning. I'm about 80 kilometres from Cochabamba now. Route 4 is under construction, so it's really rough. It's been slow in places. I'd found a petrol station on the sat nav. When I got there, couldn't get to it because the road works had just carved up a whole new lane, cutting off the access to it, so that was closed. So I've just got to a village that had a cardboard sign outside saying gasoline and diesel, and I stopped there, got a gallon. It's like 30 Bolivianos for a gallon. That's 5 litres, I'm saying. I thought it was expensive, but working it out, it wasn't too much different to the petrol station yesterday, which was 80 per litre. Sorry, 8 per litre. So it was cheaper than that, really. So I've got nearly a full tank now. I wasn't sure how much I've got left, but it's nudging on the empty on the gauge. Yep, so I don't know if you can see the view. It's just I get the impression that I'm at the baseline of the snow peaks, but I'm not really. It's not that cold today, not as cold as yesterday. Camping. I got a good night's sleep, woke up a couple of times, freezing it was, got to about 11 o'clock at night, it was really cold, and then woke up at 4 in the morning, just counting the hours until the sunrise, and then the sun came up about 8 o'clock, I was pretty warm then. I tried to aim my tent door to the sunrise, but I missed it by about 30 degrees, but it was near enough, you know. shuffle down the other end, and yeah, got a bit of solar heating. Packed up and headed on my way. I feel better now that I've topped up with fuel, because I wouldn't have been certain that I'd make it or not. Okay, till later. Well, I finally made Cochabamba. There was on the main route 40, it's about 30 kilometres away, there's some sort of protest. So there's a blockade with about 5 miles worth of trucks backed up. I managed to get down to the front, but I didn't bother going to the blockade and negotiating. What I did instead, stop for lunch and had a look at the map and found a route going over the mountains. What I'm doing now, they've got one of these white Jesus things here, and the cable car, you can probably see the workings behind me, it's not working, so we're going up these steps. Yeah, I had lunch, looked at the map, went across the hills, there was trucks and all sorts coming over there, so it's dustier than the other day on the South Youngest Road. So I've got a load of laundry to do again. Booked in for 2 nights here, and then I'll continue to what's it called? Santa Cruz. Just get my breath. Yeah, I was going to catch the sunset. It's supposed to be at 6 PM, but there's a big mountain over there, over behind me, and the sun's gone behind it. So, and it's going down there faster than I'm going up the steps, so I'm not going to see it today. It doesn't matter though. Yeah, I did this detour over the mountains, and got to the town, Kiokoyo, I think it's called. Blockade on the bridges. It's like a war film when, you know, the enemy's got the bridges closed off and you can't get over the rivers, you know. But, I went along the bank a little bit. I saw a footbridge, just wide enough for me to go over. So I rattled over the planks on that one. Ended up in a kiddie park on the motorbike. So dropping down those steps, they weren't too bad, and there's no coppers to pull me over. I was on the road and away then, and then got to the hostel about 5. Perfect really. I expected to be there about 2:30, 3. Yeah, it's a good run though, up till the blockade. It was sweeping bends all down the mountains. And the elevation here is 2,500, which makes it nice and warm. Yeah, I'm in a 8-bed dorm. It's full as well. Full of kids, you know, under 30s. First time I've shared a dorm since Cusco, I think. So, yeah, I don't think I'm halfway up yet. And the light's fading, so you catch the view while you can. There's a lake over there. I'll find out more about that later. I'm here for 2 days. I think we're just going to chill out though. I'm not going to do the tourist stuff. Yeah, I'll shut this off for now and start again when I get to the top. Yeah, it's gone sunset at the okay, I guess I call it the Crystal Blanca. I don't know, I'll find out later. I selected this angle because you know, get JC himself in, and that tree makes me look like I've got a bit of an afro, so yeah, knock a few years off me, give me the Lionel Richie look. So yeah, tiring day, not what I expected today. Cold start, but warmed up really quick with the sun on the tent. Didn't really need the sun going in the doorway. Had a what do you call it? A sort of relaxed start, really. I was gone by about 9:30. Now I was getting worried about the fuel going down because I went past that garage that was cut off by the roadworks, and they're making a dual carriageway all the way from where was I? Can't remember the name of the place where I stayed last night. Anyway, all the way from there, Route 4, all the way to Cochabamba, roadworks over the mountains, round them. It's quite impressive, really. Hard to imagine what it was like before they started building it or improving it. It must have been there because it was already on the map. Yeah, once I'd got some fuel and able to relax, I saw about 6 different fuel stations within about 5 miles. So, needn't worried. And sweeping down the hills into the town about 30 kilometres from here, and then it's full stop. Don't know what's going on. Nobody's getting through. There's just a full up carriageway one side, full of trucks. Empty the other. Didn't see anyone coming that way. And then through the dust storm, where everyone was cutting across the mountains again, over the pedestrian bridge, down the steps in the recreational park, and then I was away again. Yeah, got away with it. Got a few funny looks from families going through the swings and roundabouts. I'm only glad there weren't a flight of stairs at the end or something like that. This would have been a good camping spot last night. Hear the tree frogs and the insects. You don't get that at 4,000 metres altitude. It's dead quiet. June the 21st, I think it's Thursday. I'm in Cochabamba. I had a good night last night. It's the first time I've been warm in weeks. It's like I've gone from February to July in 2 days. La Paz is so cold. I like La Paz. It's warm sort of between noon and 5 PM, and then it's freezing after that. People in the hostel are nice. First time I talked to a group of people for a long time, really. I've had the rooms by myself. And yeah, just took a walk into town today, see what's about. I'm going to go for a coffee, check out the internet for a bit, and look for a laundry, sort of basic stuff like that. I booked an extra couple of nights in the hostel, so I'll be here for 4 days. Apparently Santa Cruz is blockaded. It seems to be like a nationwide protest. A student was killed a few weeks ago by a riot policeman in La Paz. They have these ball bearings as bullets, as riot control, like similar thing to rubber bullets, but they're, you know, like musket balls, I suppose. Policeman shot a student and it penetrated his chest, and he died. So students are up in arms about that all over the country. So I think that's why I had trouble getting across the river yesterday. Ended up biking across pedestrian bridge and through a park to get here. But Samaipata is open apparently, so I'll probably go there next. I'll see what this situation's like in 4 days' time. Meanwhile, perfect weather. Nice to be in a t-shirt for a change rather than a coat. I'm off for a coffee.